Apple is reportedly scaling back production of the Vision Pro due to several unforeseen issues. But I don't get how they didn't see this coming. The headset has a transparency mode. I'm Riley Murdoch, this is TechLinked, and you might assume this production reduction is in response to low demand given the Vision Pro's $3,500 price tag. But that would presuppose a dearth of people willing to buy overpriced things they don't need, and that describes almost everyone, except me. No, the cause here, according to inside sources who spoke to Financial Times, is the complexity of the headset design, leading to difficulties in manufacturing enough of the Vision Pro's cutting-edge micro OLED displays. Cutting-edge components are a lot like farms during the 1930s Dust Bowl. They have disastrously poor yields. We don't often get the chance to compare tech to farms 100 years ago, so that was exciting.
We gotta sell it all, Pop!
I always wanted to be a farm. Apple's original target was the production of 1 million units by 2024, but now they're likely looking at less than 400,000, which is actually 100,000 fewer than analysts projected that Apple would sell in its first year, showing once and for all that analysts do not have prescience like Paul Atreides from Dune Part 2 coming to theaters November 3rd, 2023, may their knives chip and shatter. I'm very excited. These production issues have apparently pushed back plans for a budget version of the Vision Pro. And by budget, we obviously mean like Elon Musk's Dorito budget. I assume that he eats a lot. He's healthy now.
He'd rather die earlier and eat well, so.
The Dorito joke stands. Intel plans to expand path tracing support to integrated graphics. And in short, path tracing is an upgraded and more hardware intensive form of ray tracing, using additional data to more accurately simulate the physics of light. Which sounds great if you want the fan on your high-powered gaming PC to more accurately simulate a buzzsaw. Your neighbors can hear it, but they know you're having a good time. If you'd like to experience the difference, path tracing is already available as a mod for some older, less GPU-intensive games like Quake 2. It's exactly as brown as you remember, but shinier now. But hold on, Intel isn't talking about putting this hefty new feature into big, beefy graphics cards. They're talking about putting ray tracing's buff big brother into comparatively lightweight integrated GPUs. Intel is presenting new research on hyper-efficient new methods for computing light simulation, massively reducing GPU load. Perhaps soon, the world's grandmas will be able to take full advantage of photorealistic real-time graphics while playing Bridge Online on their Chromebooks. They got a Discord server and everything. Gamer grandmas, rise up.
In your face, come at me,
And TikTok's parent company ByteDance is threatening to start publishing books. Please, no. Believe it or not, but many people on the internet can and do read. This strange phenomena means that BookTok, a subset of TikTok that acknowledges the existence of the written word, has become a powerhouse when it comes to popularizing otherwise obscure novels. Earlier this year, ByteDance's nascent publishing arm, Eighth Note Press, started approaching self-published writers in the romance novel genre. They're like thirst traps, but with letters. This might be an interesting opportunity for aspiring authors, but it's also raised its share of concern among the openly literate. Specifically, that ByteDance might use TikTok to squeeze out user-driven viral book recommendations through promoting its own publications. Traditional publishers have struggled with viral marketing, but maybe the people who brought you an unending feed of bubblegum pop dance trends and 5-second stripteases are going to be the ones to make the case for spending multiple consecutive hours staring at words on an unmoving screen.
No cap.
On God, for real, for real. And now for Quick Bits, brought to you by Corsair. Do you need a handy dandy case for your fancy schmancy build? Corsair's 5000D Airflow Mid-Tower ATX case will fit anything you throw into it and look pretty darn nice too. NVIDIA 4000 or AMD 7000 series cards? Not hard. Are you a fan of fans? Then you're gonna lose your mind for this thing. Plus, their rapid route cable management turns a rat's nest into a Sunday best. Check out the Corsair 5000D Airflow below. There's always a place for a good case. Hello, doctor. I got 5 Quick Bits. Should I get 5 rabies shots?
Really small ones.
Meta's new Twitter competitor, Threads, launches tomorrow. Fortuitous timing, given that Twitter is currently even more broken and unusable than usual. Either it's a complete coincidence, or Zuckerberg flicked out his tongue and smelt blood. The new site was visible for a few hours earlier today, and it does essentially look like Twitter as imagined by Facebook, beyond the logo, which looks like a hair you found in your food. The decade-old GIF hosting service Gfycat, see, I'm trying to please both of you, will be shutting down September 1st, after which all content will be deleted. Gfycat's parent company, Snapchat, doesn't seem to have a plan to archive any of the site's material, beyond telling users to download their memes while they still can. And please, share your memes with those who need it. Gfycat has been running poorly for the past few months, with users experiencing failed uploads, extensive downtime, and complete silence from the site's service team. Gfycat's integration into Snapchat might also break a huge number of GIFs linked elsewhere on the web, rendering users' conversations like ByteDance's upcoming novels essentially unreadable. China has restricted exports of two metals crucial in chip production, gallium and germanium, which is a big deal since it's not like you can pop down to the Walmart and pick some germanium up. They're always out of stock. They might have geraniums though.
I'm allergic.
China produces most of the world's supply of gallimimus and geronimo, so the US is considering retaliation in the form of restricting Chinese companies' access to US-based cloud infrastructure, which could severely limit China's ability to keep up in the AI arms race. Trade war! Dun-dun, dun-dun. What is it good for? Well, it's probably an okay stand-in for a real war. Probably so.
If it's not from the war region of France, it's just sparkling trade dispute.
Google obviously wants everyone to talk about their upcoming phones, so we could show you fresh leaked photos, oh, they just leaked, of the Pixel 8 Pro, showing its slightly tweaked rear camera design and a sticker with a code named Zuma, seemingly confirming the phone will feature Google's next-gen Tensor G3 chip. But we could also tell you about more interesting news, like the fact that the ultra-repairable, designed for longevity Fairphone 4 is finally available to buy in the US thanks to a partnership with Morena? A company that makes a de-Googled, privacy-focused fork of Android. Yeah, we ain't scared of the big man. Hack the planet! And a new bot service called Jolly Roger allows users to get back at telemarketers by wasting their time with meandering, rambling conversations like an elderly relative. This sounds amazing. In fact, one of the bot's personas is an old man who just woke up from a nap, who uses ploys like telling the telemarketer they sound like a former high school classmate, rambling on about needing coffee, frequently asking them to repeat their name and asking them to start over again. Yes, the bot otherwise just allows the telemarketer to talk, occasionally interjecting an okay, or yeah. This all seems like good fun, but just wait until the telemarketers are all AI and they're just talking to each other forever in an unending loop. Finally, we will have removed all human involvement from the very worst form of human interaction.
We'll be free.
Those guys will just keep the economy going on their own. And the best form of human interaction happens when you come back on Friday for more tech news. Arguably.